Hey, it's Ben from Service Booster. Got another heat map request at myfreeheatmap.com. If you want one of these, what you're about to see, head over to that website, fill it out. No cost to you, no obligation, but I can show you how your current marketing is going. And then I'm going to take you through an audit of your website and your social media and the Google business profile that I can see. And if you want us to help you build and grow your business, we could do that. Otherwise, you can just take some of the information that I'm sending your way and implement it yourself and get some more leads coming in. But that is what we do. We help deliver leads to small businesses, just like Dave's Tree Removal Incorporated in Medina, Ohio. And this was requested from, I have two options. It's Brianna or Brianna. I like Brianna. That's only because I went to school with a Brianna, but if it's Brianna, I apologize. I had a 50-50 shot, and I've said them both, so I feel like I've covered both of my bases there. So they contacted me and wanted to see what we're looking at here as far as the heat map for Dave's Tree Removal. First thing I did was I wanted to go over and look at Medina County, Ohio, and just to get an idea of what kind of size we're dealing with, where it's at. Obviously, it's right outside of Akron and Cleveland. It's about 30 minutes away from both of those places, if I'm not mistaken. The population of this county is about 182,000. It's a great size town, city, area, county to run a small business. It's a great amount of people to grow a really, really great business. And if you expand, you can expand into these much, much larger areas as well, if you wanted to. So the first thing I did was I ran just from where I'm at. And again, we talk about the map pack. I'm in central Illinois. And so when I search this, it's viewing it from central Illinois. So the good news is when I did tree removal service in Medina, Ohio, Dave's came up as the first one that was not sponsored. So Rice is the sponsored one. You have these Google providers up here. Obviously, if you are a small service business, you know how much those cost up here. You know how much maybe the sponsored spot is. But then we have number one, Dave. So good job right there, right off the bat. But I am not in your area. So we want to run a heat map here in a second to see what happens. When I click on it, it's going to take me into all the maps. When we see the numbers that I'm about to run on the map pack, you're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I see number 6, Tree Masters Tree Service, it'll show a 6 on the map. If I go a little bit further down here, and then I see, let's go a little bit further, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if you see a 20 on there, it means that you are not even on this list. When people search for, tree service, tree removal, stump grinding, emergency tree service, those types of things, this is the first thing that shows up on their phone or on their desktop. So this is what we're talking about, the heat map on the map pack of Google. When we scroll down past that, then we see what are the organic searches, organic ranking. So the number one that I see is Yelp, followed by Angie's List, and then number one, Sun and Seed Tree, Anytime Tree. We've got the Better Business Bureau, Home Advisor, Titan, Cleveland, and then down here we've got Dave's again. So we're on kind of what we call the first page of Google, even though Google doesn't do pages anymore. You just scroll endlessly. But we are still at the bottom of that first page. So maybe there's some room to grow on there. We're going to run a search on it and see what it looks like when we're searching from that area. Now, when I click on, earlier I'd clicked over here onto, Dave's. I'm looking at it. Looks like great reviews. You guys are providing great service. I'm seeing some photos here from the business. These photos are posted. They look great. So we got some great posts coming in here, some before and after shots, and all the different things that we're seeing there. Updates 6 days ago. Looks like before that it was mid-August, then July. So we're starting to see some posting, and these updates are great. Great. You guys are doing a great job. So let's pop over to the website and see what the website looks like. when I'm on the website, here's what I see. Right off the bat, this text over this photo, really, really hard to read. You're going to want to put a gradient or some type of overlay on this so it's much, much darker. And what I'm seeing here is just text. I mean, I see photos, but it's just text and text and text and text. So we're seeing all these different, probably keywords, things that you're trying to put in here. Tree care partner. Obviously, we're seeing a lot of stuff on here that is SEO rich, which is great. It's just there's just a ton of text, and in my brain, maybe it's ADHD. It's hard for me to read this and to find out why I want to call you. So you've got me to your website, which is great, but let's make it so that it's telling a story and really funneling people into what you want them to do. And so again, just it's all, and part of it's the colors. So we've got kind of a green on green. It doesn't stand out as much. It's all very, very dark throughout the whole thing. So it's a little bit hard to navigate and to I'm probably jumping from this if I haven't already scheduled an appointment. So we've got us here. So let's do the next step, which is just to make it a little more user friendly. I will say this: I want to double check and make sure that it's scaled for mobile. So when I scroll down to this, what this should do is this should show me that it's ready for mobile, and it's not. So if I'm looking at this on my cell phone, I'm not getting the same full website. And Google does downgrade you for not having a mobile responsive website. So it is possible that you're running a separate website for mobile, but if it were me, I'd be running that as a mobile ready site. So let's pop over. Let's get to the heat map. This is what you've been waiting for. We're going to go in and find the business name here, which is Dave's Tree Removal. And there you are, right there. Found you. Okay. Now, the keywords we're looking for are tree service near me. That's a big one. Tree services. And then the third one you asked for was tree removal company near me. Now, those are the three that you asked for. I want to jump over into my keyword finder, and I'm going to check this out. I'm just going to look real quick for tree service in your area. I'm searching by the county right now. A couple things I want to notice. One, if I'm seeing about 80 searches a month for tree service, 270 for tree services near me, tree removal near me, tree removal, tree trimming, tree surgeon, stump removal. So these are the words that we're going to work for to rank higher and higher inside of those organic searches as well as the map pack. If you jump over here, you will see what is showing up locally for tree service. This is organic searches, not the map pack. So I'm seeing number 1, Angie, followed by Anytime Tree, Sun and Seed Tree. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at these websites, and I see Dave's Tree Removal down here at number 19. I'm going to take a look at some of these guys that are going higher, and I want to see what are they doing, what are they putting into their website, what are the things that is making them rank higher. Let's check and see if it's mobile ready. Okay, you notice how that scaled down real fast. So this one is mobile ready. That may be the number one thing stopping you from being on the first page of Google. Let's jump up here, Anytime Tree. Same thing, Anytime Tree. And then let's just double check and see if it's mobile ready. Boom. Scales down to mobile, just like that. So see how that's a tablet size, that's a desktop size, and then down to mobile. I don't like the mobile site, but it does scale down. The other thing we want to look at on Dave's, and we didn't do this earlier. I'm not seeing any social media up down here, Facebook. So I might pop over to Dave's and just see what it looks like. Looks like September 8th, about a week ago, making some posts. We got some likes on here. August 16th. It does look like a little bit sporadic between September and August. It might be that you're just thinking about it and you're jumping on, doing some reels. I don't know what it is about tree. I'll watch on TikTok. I will watch people cut down trees all day long. So you're in a business where video and photo is so important. And those are the kinds of things that we want to be creating. So, Facebook looks great. All your citations back look great. I don't like this Gmail email. I'd rather see info@davestreeremovalinc.com. But that's just me. I like seeing that a company has a professional email. It does make me feel like it's a legitimate company. The other thing is just some little tiny things on here. Go in and change your address and capitalize the letter C and the letter D. It's just, the right, punctuation of words. So it just looks a little more professional when those things are correct. So pop over here. Let's look at these three. We're going to look at their distance between points, and we're going to get nice and tight on this. You guys said that you do an 8 mile. I don't know if it's 8 miles from your office. That would be my guess. So if I go to, actually, let's go up to, let's just do this. I'm guessing 8 miles from your office is going to look a lot like somewhere in this range. Okay, our results are starting to come in. So remember, this dot here in the middle is where their office is located. So in theory, you're always going to see the most amount of green right there in the middle, and that's why I'm seeing this 1 right here. So when they're searching for it, they're seeing number 1 right there. It looks like we got a lot of 1s and a lot of 2s. This is a great looking heat map for tree service near me. It really is great. And what happens is obviously as you get a little bit further out, you're going to see some higher numbers, some yellow, and then some reds. My guess is that when I search for your competitors, I'm going to see somebody that's strong down here, somebody that's strong down here, somebody that's strong up here, and somebody that's strong up here. So that's what I'm seeing, what I can assume. And I go into the competitors. I can look at the averages, and we'll look real quick. Here's Anytime Tree Service. Let's see what they look like. Again, really strong in this bottom corner down here. My guess is their office is, and if I were to run a bigger heat map, it'd probably show me more green here. So that's probably a big competitor of yours. Let's do Stumps by Frank. Okay, Stumps by Frank, getting a little bit more of that northern area there. Medina Tree Service. Let's pop into here. Okay. Not doing great. We'll call them next and see if they want to rank higher. Let's see. Top Care Tree Service. Really sporadic information or heat maps. Sam's the Man. Let's do Sam's the Man. Oh, dominating the northern Medina County. So again, look at all those 1s. And something happens that goes straight from 1 to 5. And I think what that thing that happens is Dave. Dave takes that. A combination of Dave and probably Anytime. And so those are going to be those 1s that are going to, we can go down to Sun and Seed, see how they're doing. Their office is probably over here. They would probably like to get more business in this area. Okay, let's take a look at the other searches that we're looking for. Tree services, obviously a lot of green here. That looks really good. Let's go ahead and see what, Right Cut. This is a new one. They're Anytime. Let's see how Anytime, dominant with tree services. There's Dave's again. Sorry, clicked on you guys again. Stump. So Frank Stumps, he's the one knocking out this whole area here. Number ones. Let's see. Sam's the Man, dominating the top again. And let's pop over and let's see that last search, which is tree removal company near me. And so now we're going to pull this up real quick. A lot of green. That one looks really good. We lose out as soon as we get northern and southern. And my guess is, let's see who's hitting those. Anytime it's got a little higher average, they're dominating southern. Stumps by Frank. Let's see how he's doing. Not as good on the top, Frank. Got me stumped. Medina Tree Service. Sporadic. Let's see. Top Care Tree. Sporadic. Not great. And Ghost Tree. This is where they come and cut down a tree that doesn't exist and send you a bill. They are ghosted on their map pack. So, yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of green here, which it's great. So, Dave and Brianna, see if I got it right. You guys are doing a great job. And what I would be looking at is obviously continuing to work on getting more and more of this green as we look at the different searches that people are going for. But I'm also going to be really, really digging into the website, getting the website just not just so it's designed to pull, SEO and get people to your website. We just want it to be easily accessible, and we want it to be really clear, what we're doing and how we get those calls. I don't see a phone number up here, right? So I mean, I'm on the main. I see it down here, but I don't see a phone number at the top of the website. So just if this is me, I'm redesigning it, and I'm going to make it more user friendly while keeping all the SEO stuff. Google loves it when you redesign your website. It looks like a business that is doing a lot of great work and continually updating their site. So that is something that is worthwhile of doing a new site. But yeah, you guys are doing a great job. Looks like you're running a great service, and this is a nightmare. But man, that's a strong fence. Look at that, holding that up. All right, if you got any more questions, hit me up. And I'm happy to help in any way. And if you're watching this, if you're a business owner, go to myfreeheatmap.com and I will do this exact same thing for you as well. Thanks.